Hey there, folks. Elder Law Care Attorney Patrick Kelleher coming to you from elderlawcare.com. Welcome. Folks, today's question is how conservatorship works in the probate court. Folks, if you read my book, or if you'd like to pick up the copy of my book, you will learn more about the stresses and messes of probate court and the economic and emotional headaches of probate court. Folks, in this video, I'm going to answer the question, how does probate court work around conservatorships, okay? Folks, really important to pull up a chair here because this is the first-headed monster. This is the metaphorical first-headed monster, and I'm going to give you the solution. I'm going to give you the metaphorical sword and shield to slay that big beast right there. We refer to as disability probate. So folks, what that means is if either you or your spouse, or if you're not married, if you became completely incapacitated, or if your loved one became completely incapacitated and they're no longer able or capable of managing their financial affairs, and if they do not have a proper, comprehensive, durable power of attorney in place, then it's a very good chance that you or your loved ones will be petitioning the probate court for the office of conservator or conservatorship. Folks, that is the stresses and messes of probate court and what I refer to as the economic and emotional headaches of probate court. A colleague of mine is a court-appointed attorney on the probate court's list, and he shared a story with me not so long ago that he was appointed as an elderly, incapacitated woman's conservator. His role was to manage her finances, pay her bills, pay the nursing home, and so forth. He worked on the case for 6 months as conservator, court-appointed conservator. Do you know what his legal fee was, or his legal bill was, after 6 months with the meter running the entire time? Guess what? I'm going to give you a hint. There's a 5 in there and a lot of zeros, right? You guessed it correct. $50,000 legal bill. Folks, I'm going to share another brief story with you. Dear client of mine years ago, no names of course, his dear wife at the time was diagnosed with severe dementia. And the husband of nearly 50 years had zero legal authority to legally step into her shoes and manage her financial assets. He could not legally sign her name to a deed to the property. He could not file her income tax return. He could not access any asset or bank account or investment account that was in her name individually, regardless of the 50 years plus of committed marriage, okay? So the solution there was she did not have capacity any longer. So the ship had already sailed, so to speak. So we had to petition the probate court for conservatorship, and the probate court had to appoint court-appointed attorneys to represent her called GAL, Guardian Ad Litem. And who's paying that attorney? Well, the husband, of course. He's already paying my Elder Law Care Center. The meter's running by the hour for the work that we were doing. Now he's paying the second attorney. And folks, what you need to know about conservatorships as well, here in the Commonwealth, as in mostly other states likely, when an incapacitated person owns an interest in real estate, the court is also required to appoint an attorney called the GAL, Guardian Ad Litem, to oversee their affairs. And if that person also is receiving antipsychotic medications for example, dementia, then the court will oftentimes also appoint another attorney. Here in the Commonwealth, they call it a Rodgers attorney, based on an old case, Rodgers versus the Commonwealth, whenever antipsychotic medications are being prescribed for an elderly, incapacitated, or any person for that matter. Folks, so the metaphorical sword and shield to slay that metaphorical disability probate beast is the following. Make sure that you meet with your elder law attorney and create a comprehensive, durable power of attorney with what I call enhanced elder law powers. So that will be the metaphorical sword and shield to slay that metaphorical beast, to avoid what I just described in those stories as the messes and stresses of probate court, as well as the economic and emotional headaches of probate court. Folks, you can learn more in another video that I created called The Big Six Disability Planning. You can Google Elder Law Attorney Patrick Kelleher and Google Big Six Disability Planning Patrick Kelleher, and you should find that article. Simply, folks, go to elderlawcare.com because you will learn a lot. Folks, if you like this video, please scroll down, post a question, post a comment, because a member of our elder law care team will get back to you as soon as possible. Also, folks, if you like to build a sharp sword and protective shield to slay that metaphorical four-headed beast, go to Amazon or elderlawcare.com and pick up a copy of my book, How to Avoid the Four-Headed Monster of Estate Planning and Elder Law. Folks, thanks for joining us today at elderlawcare.com.